How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Geek-Stew, and welcome back to a very special one-off episode of a chat with Ike, or a toy review, whatever you want to call it. Today, guys, I'm basically just going to show you guys my pop figures. Now, somebody made a comment to me, I believe it was on Twitter at some point. They said something about having all the pop figures behind me, and then that kind of thought myself, like, hey, maybe people want to see my pop figures. So, for those of you who are interested, today I'm going to show you guys my pop figures. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get started. Let's look at some pop figures, guys. So I started collecting pop figures a while ago, and honestly, I started getting these as gifts for like Christmas and stuff, and honestly, that's kind of what spawned my my addiction, I guess, is that people would get me these as gifts because they knew I like Dragon Ball Z, and I kind of collected them casually, and I would still say that I casually collect them, but I would say now, especially, I have a spreadsheet now. So I think it's kind of taken a step towards more like, I definitely want to collect these. And it's crazy because when I was going through this, I was going through some of the older pop figures and some of the more exclusive pop figures too. Like, for instance, there are some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives and things like that. And those, for instance, are really expensive. So don't know if I'll ever get those. But for the very least, here's what I have so far. We're going to start off with number 106, Gohan. Now, apologize for the glare there, but number 106 Gohan, he's wearing the Dragon Ball on his head. So that's from the Saiyan saga. Technically, it's the early Saiyan saga, when specifically they are talking to Raditz, and Raditz kidnaps him and whatnot. Next here is 708 Android 16. 708 Android 16, obviously. Android 16 is awesome. I think he's probably one of my favorite characters, especially from the Android saga. I really wish there was a way to bring him back, but since he's like a non-material life form, I don't think wishing him back with Dragon Balls would work, but it is what it is, guys. Now we got Piccolo, my favorite all-time character of all time, Piccolo. This is the 670, if I'm not mistaken. This is Piccolo Meditate, or Lotus for stance or something like that, but basically he's got his legs crossed and he's floating, because he has like a little base in there that indicates that like he's like kind of floating up a little bit. But always cool to have a Piccolo. I do have multiple Piccolos, so there will be more. Next, this is one I recently got. It's the number 710 Goku eating noodles. So if you can see that here, sorry again for the glare, there's screens in front of me. It's Goku eating noodles, and it's actually Goku dead because he's got the Halo ring. And this one's an Amazon exclusive. I recently got that one, I believe, for Christmas. Really cool. Which also is actually, this, I just happened to think of this. I also have a couple of doubles in here. But technically there are some that are like glow in the dark and non-glow in the dark, so that's something I also have to look into. This is also a newer one that I got recently. This is a GameStop exclusive. This is the Gohan Super Saiyan 2 number 518 glow in the dark. This one's a exclusive from GameStop. And the other day I was in here, and I walked in here at night in my spare room here, / my work room. And he was glowing, and it scared the hell out of me. But his hair glows, and it's really cool. And even actually behind his feet is a little bit of like, you can't really see it, but it's like Saiyan Ki. And he's also got like lightning around him to kind of indicate the Super Saiyan 2. So pretty cool stuff. This is another one I got recently, the Mecha Frieza 705. Mecha Frieza, of course, is from the Trunks saga. When Trunks comes to Earth because King Cold with Frieza come to Earth as well, in search of the Z Fighters to kill them. And, well, they meet Trunks, and Trunks is like, not today, guys. This is Vegeta number 614. 614 Vegeta is, he's in a fighting stance, and this is reminiscent of the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. And also another one I'm really interested in is that there was an early version of Vegeta that had brown hair, from the original Dragon Ball Z. It was a filler episode where they stopped on a bug planet before they came to Earth, and there's a version, a pop figure of that, and I really want it, but I can't find it anywhere. So if anybody knows where to find one of those, to let me know, because that's really cool. And of course, how can you not have King Kai and Bubbles, number 532. King Kai and Bubbles, of course, is the titular, one of the trainers of Goku in the series, which is really, really cool. And I believe this one is, I believe I have 2 of these, yeah. So, I had that one backwards. Number 14, Super Saiyan Goku. This one is glow in the dark. This one is non-glow in the dark. So I have 2 of these, obviously, but they're technically different because this one's glow in the dark and this one's non-glow in the dark. And there's also like other special edition stuff too. So that's something I'll have to get into eventually as well. But at least for right now, it's what I have. And then of course, another Piccolo, number 11. This one's an earlier one. This one's like, I think from one, like not the first series, but I think the second series. But that one's just kind of your basic Piccolo, nothing too special about that one, other than it's cool. This is number 303, Gohan in training outfit. This, of course, is the training outfit from the Saiyan saga, and obviously very reminiscent of Piccolo's training gear, because we all know Piccolo was his actual father, right? And then this is Bulma, of course, number 385. Bulma, this is from the Dragon Ball Z. I do also have, at least I thought I had, maybe I don't. Well, there's also another Bulma, but it's from the Dragon Ball saga. So specifically, it's from Dragon Ball rather than Dragon Ball Z. There's also a Gohan from Dragon Ball, or a Goku from Dragon Ball. I think there's a couple other ones, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I have one of them here, but we'll get that in a second. But this is the Perfect Cell, number 13. This is, again, from an earlier series. Obviously, Perfect Cell. It's from the Cell Saga. Pretty self-explanatory. This is Majin Buu. This is 111. Again, from the Buu Saga. Pretty self-explanatory. Also, there's one coming out for him. There's a Evil Buu, which is the Gray Buu, because Majin Buu splits into 2 beings, the Good Buu and the Evil Buu. And then the Evil Buu kind of turns into, the Kid Buu and so on and so forth. But I want Evil Buu. That's actually coming out pretty soon. This is my Dragon Ball one. It's number 109, Goku and Flying Nimbus. As you can see in there, he's on the Flying Nimbus. And there's actually one other in this series, which is the Bulma, kind of like I mentioned. So eventually I will get that one as well. And of course, how can you have any of these series without a Master Roshi? 382 Master Roshi. This is a part of the same series as the training outfit Gohan and Bulma. Really cool, obviously, you can't go wrong with that. I believe there are other Master Roshis. I want to get one where he's like in his muscular form, because obviously, why not? Because Master Roshi is awesome. Okay. And then, alright, Goku. This is the 28th World Tournament 703. I believe this one is from the the Buu Saga, if I'm not mistaken. This is when he comes back. I think it's either the Buu Saga, or maybe this is when he was in the Otherworld tournament. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've watched that series, which, speaking of which, I will be very soon going back and watching Dragon Ball Z. I usually try and do so once a year because I love it. So I'm going to go back and do that soon, guys. So you should probably be expecting some videos about Dragon Ball Z pretty soon. And then, of course, number 618, Goten. This is a really cool one. And honestly, this is one of the series that I'm really interested in, because this one has the Vegeta that I have, I believe. And then, of course, Chi-Chi, Raditz, Nappa. The one I'm interested in is Kid Buu and Frieza at the bottom there. Frieza's in his first stage, floating in his floating whatever the hell device. So that one's pretty cool too. That one is one that I've really been looking for, because I love Frieza's character, but I especially love him in that floating form. It's just kind of cool to me. And this is one of my favorite ones in my series, but it is the Training Vegeta. Now, this is the one when he was in the this is number 701, by the way, but this is one from when he was in the it's not the hyperbolic time chamber, it's the time chamber that Bulma made. It's not a time chamber even, it's just a training chamber where they increase the gravity. And what happens is that when he's training, there's like this red light that's kind of shining on him, and so it looks like this, and he's covered in bandages. But that's really cool. And this obviously has other entities in that same series. Mecha Frieza, Android 16, and Goku 20th World Tournament are all in that same series. But two that I'm interested in this series specifically as well, just because I have it here, is the Piccolo missing his arm and the Krillin with the destructive disc. So really cool stuff. But yeah, that's all my pop figures, guys. I love Dragon Ball Z. Always have. And, you know, collecting pop figures is just a way for me to do this. I actually do have a couple other pop figures, but they're comic book related. They're from Batman. I think it's like just Batman, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Batman 66 Riddler. And so they're pretty cool too, but obviously they have nothing to do with Dragon Ball Z. And I don't really religiously collect those either. They're really the only ones that I really collect, like significantly so, is the Dragon Ball Z pop figures, obviously, and I intend to continue to do so. But yeah, that's what I have so far. If I'm not mistaken, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think I have 20 right now. And there's like over 100 right now, but so yeah. We'll see where I go with that. Maybe in a year I'll do an update on which ones I've gotten. I actually have a couple that I have kind of I want to buy. I actually have somebody online that want to sell some to me. So, I mean, if you guys have any pop figures you want to just send me, do so. Well, I guess you'd need my address, but I'm not going to give you that. Who am I? Anyways, so if you guys like Dragon Ball Z, buy some pop figures. I mean, they're really cool. Typically, they're pretty inexpensive. You know, and these, you know, my passion for Dragon Ball Z obviously goes back to when I was a kid watching Dragon Ball Z. But with the pop figures, honestly, the pop figures kind of keep it relevant for me in a way, because the pop figures they're so cool. They're super cool. Pop figures, they're just like little, in my opinion, what they are is that they're little captures from the series, right? Each pop figure captures a scene or a moment or a saga from the series. Like, for instance, the Training Vegeta. The Training Vegeta literally is a capture of a specific moment in the series. So that's really cool to me. And I don't know, guys, that's just something I really enjoyed. And I'll continue to enjoy it, and I'll continue to collect them. So I'll keep you guys updated in the future if I continue to do so and if I get any new ones. But for right now, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please give us a like and a subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And of course, if you want to see similar content to this, or if you want to see content that you've not seen yet, let us know in the description. And if you guys want to become part of the crew, if you want to become part of the Geek-Stew family, hit us up on Twitter or Facebook. You can also leave a comment in the description down below with your Twitter handle, and I'll reach out to you. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to become part of the crew, let us know, because we're always looking for people to add content to the channel and continue that. But beyond that, guys, again, hope you guys are staying safe out there. I know that we're in a new year, but the pandemic is not over, I promise. Coronavirus is still here, so wear a mask, be safe, wash your hands, carry around hand sanitizer. We'll make it through this, but stay safe, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep on growing. We will see you in the next one. See you.